Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. If you feel like you like the content and you want to get notified anytime that new reads are posted, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share. It definitely helps out the channel. This read is going to be for Scorpio. Scorpio, this read is also including influence of the moon in the upright position and Neptune in the downright position. So any cards that are in the upright have to do with your normal 27-day cycles that are influenced by the orbit of the moon, and anything in the downright position is a result of influence by Neptune and its 165-day orbit around the sun. So there we go. The emotions that are associated with this read have to do with you feeling content, you not feeling miserable, you feeling frisky, and you also feeling fortunate. At the center of this read for your true self, I am seeing people and the word #resist and new shoes. So when it comes to new shoes, people, I guess, resist wanting new shoes, or you may be resisting wanting new shoes. Maybe trying to find all the reasons why you should stay in your old shoes, okay? So this is coming from your true self in the cycle of this read, and yeah. So I am seeing some influences of the north and western winds, and also the northwest winds together. The northwest winds together coming in regard to the process of partnership when you are learning how to salsa dance. Maybe there's some history in your relationships in regard to people, and you learning how to salsa dance or something like that. It could have been something that you bonded with someone over. That's what I'm seeing. And then as far as your northern winds, that's the only western wind that I see coming in. As far as your northern winds, I'm seeing your love life and the ocean. The ocean could have a lot to do with your dreams. Neptune also influences the process of these partnerships that are built throughout your life cycle. So that may be the reason why we're seeing that here in the read, okay? Ocean, yes, could definitely have something to do with the dreams. The moon is associated with memory and the emotions that are assigned to those experiences and memories. And in regard to your love life, they all could be connected and intertwined, obviously, by the way of you, the star. Okay. If you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you for that. To yourself and to God source. Okay. The time that have been offered to me is the Ace of Rods. In this Ace of Rods energy, I am seeing you as sensual, sensitive, lively, very spirited, brought to life, and not odorous. So I'm seeing that it could have to do with a cleansing that's happening, or those northwestern winds going through that cycle of you processing a partnership that's coming in, and then trying to navigate and figure out where it's going to go. In alignment with that is also you getting these new shoes, because these new shoes could mean that you're starting a new journey, and And that will obviously represent a whole different perspective, perception. The things that we purchase, the things that we buy are more than just the things that we purchase and the things that we buy. There's a lot that goes on cosmically within the whole entire universe, even to put together that one pencil that you used to use every day in elementary school when you were learning how to write your letters and words. Do you get what I'm saying? So let's get into the read. As far as the Ace of Rods, I am seeing new shoes. Your position and your energy in the cycle of this read is the King of Swords. You could be a male or female. The gender is not specific. It really just resonates with the divine source that it comes from within your bloodline, masculine or feminine influence, right? In this energy, you're being received as aware, conscious, and intelligent. So this King of Swords is someone that is obviously smart, someone that has the information that you need, or you have the information that these people need. I'm here. I got time today. So the first card in the cycle of this read, in your past position, I am seeing you demonstrate some kind of strength. So good for you. I am seeing you in this energy as not mischievous, not sly. Like you're not trying to lie to anyone or deceive anyone, and that is your strength. Other people may not like that. They may want to manipulate that. Specific energies or entities, spirits may want to manipulate that. Though I'm seeing that you stand strong and not being manipulative and not being sneaky and not being mischievous, and rather your scales are loaded with you being comical, amusing, funny, and people are receiving you as magical and enchanting. That is your strength. Then I see you in this Knight of Swords energy, where you were beginning to learn how to utilize this as a tool to defend yourself. Helping you navigate through learning how to dance. Maybe you were trying not to get embarrassed when you were first learning how to salsa dance. Okay? And then I'm also seeing that in regard to your love life, like when you're in a dating scene, it can go any type of way based on your preferences and what boundaries you set, what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. Though I am seeing that you are being received as meek and timid and also inspiring in this energy. So people are attracted to the fact that you are open and willing to go the distance. That's what I'm hearing. And this may be in regard, like I said, to partnership and like you just being resilient and fearless is what I'm seeing with this Knight of Swords energy. So then here is where I see the influence of Neptune. So let me grab this card real quick. Okay. So the last card for the cycle of this read, I do see you in the Four of Pentacles reversed, which means some type of stagnation in regard to your finances and your financial stability. I am seeing that this could have to do with you being cranky, you feeling grouchy, or you feeling irritated, bothersome, or annoyed. This also could have to do with you feeling miserable. So what am I seeing? That you may be getting haunted by the spirit of misery. So you're encountering the spirit of misery, okay? And it's not your fault. Why? Because it's been haunting your bloodline, give or take, for the past 165 years. by the way of the influence of Neptune. So you could have been encountering this spirit or this energy, causing some type of blockages in your bloodline, in your dreams, in your relationships, because you had a lack of being able to see how awesome you are and how awesome other people are. And then that could have impeded on your ability to stabilize your finances. So this means that instead of seeing your love life or your dreams as attainable and fulfilling moments in your life where you're feeling content, instead I'm seeing that the spirit of misery had probably been haunting you and causing you to spend on things maybe that you didn't need. And those spirits did not come without being in physical form, okay? So there have also been people, human beings that you may have interacted with that this spirit of misery attracted and brought into your life, because it was inherited for you to have those experiences. So even in you wanting to do, buy new, experience new, and all of that, this spirit of misery has kind of like had a stronghold on, like I said, your bloodline for give or take 165 years, which has caused some type of blockage in your finances or your ability for money to be stabilized in your life and free flowing. Now I am seeing that is because maybe in work situations you were dealing with irritation, feeling bothersome, irritability, and also feelings of crankiness or being grouchy. But what I'm trying to explain to you is that is because this spirit of misery has been attaching itself to you since you were a child. And not just you, your whole bloodline. So it's been traveling from generation to generation is what I'm seeing. So based on certain things that you may have experienced even in your childhood, through your teenage years, in your adulthood, if you're an adult now, or maybe if you're in your middle ages or whatever, doesn't have a age bracket, this is why, is what I'm seeing. And as far as Neptune is concerned, Neptune sits on the outline of time and sees the long-term effects of things that have been put in motion. So that's why I'm able to see, yeah, this is what's going on with you, Scorpio. However, how do we overcome the challenges that we go through in our life? I always say, whatever emotions that are associated with what you're feeling right now, because it is based all on how you're feeling. So if you're feeling miserable because of your financial stagnation, it is okay. This spirit has been a part of your bloodline for a very long time, though no one else can overcome that challenge other than you. And once you are able to set yourself free from this, you will also be setting other people in your bloodline free. And I know that it may feel like a huge responsibility. However, you are not doing this alone. That's why I'm here. So, what was once misery will now feel like fortune. Though not without you getting a little bit frisky, okay? So let's talk about your future. As far as salsa dancing, you get a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And certain dance moves, when you salsa dancing, you can get a little bit frisky. I'm just saying. Nonetheless, where there was once misery, it can now be fortune. So, first things first, if you are feeling miserable or overwhelmed by that misery and you feel like you cannot handle this on your own, please seek help and get assistance to help stabilize your mental space. Okay? I will provide the link for BetterHelp if that is what you feel like you need. Nonetheless, you're not less of a warrior if you feel like you cannot do it by yourself. Okay? So if you do feel strong enough to do it by yourself, just know that all of these challenges have been inherited, so it's really not your fault. And you have the strength and the ability to overcome these challenges, whether if it's you by yourself or you with those within your community. It could be the community that you set for yourself. If you reach out to BetterHelp, it could be your tribe by the way of your close and interpersonal relationships, or it could even be you going within and releasing that spirit of misery by the process of creativity and doing some salsa dancing. Okay? You know what works for you is what Spirit is telling me. So, let's talk about your future. What I'm seeing for your future is the Two of Swords. I'm seeing that you will be moved and activated by your talents, moving by faith, not by sight. You don't have to see the whole thing. You just have to trust that you're being led in the right direction. And when I say right direction, I mean the spiritual pathway that has been set for you. And trust me, you are good and you are loved. And it's not misery. In this energy, you're being received as inspirational, gifted, and skillful. Not risky, not hazardous. What you're doing is safe and secure. So then I see you in the Six of Rods moving forward. It's like there's a pathway and then you have this blindfold on, though you have to listen to the voice of someone that you trust to help guide you through what it is that you can't see. And I know that that's super emotional because you've been dealing with, your bloodline itself has been dealing with this for a very long time. And with this Six of Rods energy, I'm seeing that you're not alone. And you're also not miserable. You are a bit sensitive. However, that's understood. Though with that sensitivity comes so much comfort because you know that you're not alone. And then the last card that I see for you, Scorpio, as far as I can see into your future, is the World. It's all coming together for you and for a reason. And you are playful in it. You are entertained by it. And you don't feel stupid or foolish. Let's see what angel message they have for you, my love. Oh, Spirit is saying it's all possible if you believe. Just believe and know that you're fortunate. Know that you're not alone. A lot of it does start from your belief and your perception. And like I said, these new ideals, these new perceptions, they will come in by the way of the eastern wind. those seeking within and trusting your true self and accepting that northwestern wind that came in regard to your love life, your dreams, your aspirations, the ocean, the sea of life, and how you salsa dance with it helps move that wind past what becomes your power by the winds of the south, and either lets it out by the winds of the east, where you gain a new perception, or those eastern winds will just come in on their own because they're attracted to how you're moving with these northwest winds. Okay? So Scorpio, I do send you love and light and healing energy, and I know that you have the strength to overcome these challenges, okay? And I will see you all next time. Bye.